You got the sniffles.
Yes, I do. I have the sniffles. I have a cold.
Oh boy.
I'm sorry. Nothing I can do about it.
Nope. Okay, so I think we're live.
We are.
Are. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning to all of you wonderful, wonderful ladies, gents, who's ever here. So, I guess you're all missing me, huh? Well, guess what? We are missing you guys. And I just need to get back my mojo. My God, you guys got to see my room. It's freaking disaster. I'm serious. I just haven't even come in here. I haven't touched anything. I just left the mess of my last video when I was in here, and that was it. It's a total disaster. There isn't a spot in here that doesn't have something on it. Nothing's put away. Nothing is cleaned. My God, you guys got to see this disgusting mess, but I don't want to show you it because usually it doesn't always look like this. But I just haven't had it in me, to come in here and do anything. When we left off, my last video, we left off with me creating this mini album and this Christmas mini album. And I haven't done any more on it, guys, so don't even worry that you missed anything because you missed nothing. I do have the videos up on this new channel of part one and part two of me creating all of this stuff so far, what we've got done. And I just haven't done anything, guys. And when I came into my room yesterday, I was like, I can't do this. Anyways, by the way, this has lights in it. It's really, really pretty.
It's
But I
gorgeous.
said, yeah, and I said to my friends and Angela and KK and Mary that I can't walk away from the paper crafting community. As much as I wanted to, believe you me, boy, oh boy, oh boy. As much as I wanted to walk away, guys, I can't do it. But I am going to shed some light on why I decided I was going to leave, what transpired between that time, and why I'm returning and not leaving. Um, a lot of you have been following me for many, many, many years. You've been following me on my paper crafting. You've been following me on my, especially my beading. And through the course of, just a little over a year, a lot has gone on in the crafting communities. And it kind of sucks. It really does. That people just don't see eye to eye and they feel the need to bash an individual for their own self gain. Whatever reasons people do these things, they do them out of spite and to hurt somebody. And, you know, through the years, people have gotten to know me personally and as a professional beater. And people know what I'm like. And people know I'm not the pictures that are being painted out there of me. But, there comes a time in your life when you endure so much hatred all at once that you really don't know which way to turn. You don't know when things have exploded this recently. I was going crazy. I can't even explain how crazy I was going. Didn't know if I was coming or going. I was doing things out of anger and hurt and despair, and I was just so broken at the moment that I was started deleting my channels. I started deleting every Facebook. I left my bead group because I didn't have the time or the energy to remove everyone to close the group. I just left it. And I even left my paper grafting group. Things get done out of anger. Right. I agree with that. Things are said and done out of anger. But then there's things that are said and done out of hurt, pain. It's it's um it's really hard to explain it unless you are in my shoes and can understand where I'm coming from. Um, it's really hard to explain it. Now, over these last months, uh, I've tried really hard, guys. I've tried really, really hard to keep peace, do
We
my
have.
thing.
We did keep the peace for several months. It was great.
Yes, we did, actually. We may have thrown, we may have thrown snid little remarks here and there, but they were nothing really, no pun intended kind of thing. Not directed at anyone, I know I said repeatedly that I don't want to go back to the darkness. And the darkness was what was in my heart. Not I'm not calling anyone dark. I think I clarified this when I first left my papercraft group the very first time months ago. I clarified it when I came onto my beading channel what kind of darkness I had in me and what I felt. And the reason I left that darkness was to become the person I was a year ago, back to my loving self, kind, not calling people names and not, not doing what I've been doing for the last 5, 6 months. I'm pushed up against a wall where I was just becoming a very evil person. I was ashamed of myself. I hated myself. I I got so tired of all the depression, and it was just way too much to endure in just months. It was just way too much from what I suffered myself, and then putting myself out there to be a friend to all these people that I just couldn't be friend to anymore because I couldn't do it anymore. I'm weak. I'm worn out. Um, I was getting depressed. I was dark. I was just evil. I was nasty. I was rotten. I was disgusting. I did not like who I became. So by me walking away from the darkness that I had in my heart, I have been nothing but badgered, bashed, bullied, ridiculed. I have been turned into this monster that I'm really not, guys. I'm not
No,
a monster.
she doesn't have a hard heart like I do. And it was unfair for me to ask her to have one like that, but no, she's not like that, and nobody should make her like that.
Actually, I am a very, very forgiving person, and that's the way I was raised. So no matter what you've done to me, I always forgive people and I try to put it behind me and move forward and, don't dwell on the past. And that's what I wanted to do. And that's all I wanted to do was not have to dwell on the past and relive the past every day of my life. And, when I was depressed myself with all these women that I was in Skype with every single day of my life, I had to be strong for them because I was trying to be a true friend to them, but I couldn't be a friend to them anymore because I was not true to myself. My heart was breaking. It was breaking for them, but it was breaking for myself because I just didn't have the strength left in me to be the friend I should have been there to listen to this every single day. Some people understand that, and a lot of people don't. So from that day on, guys, you all know what I have been through, what I've endured. Now, I am going to tell you guys something. When I was in Skype with these ladies, and Angela can vouch for me because she was there that day too, I showed them my bank account. I showed them my inheritance from my father. I showed them my bank account.
Yep.
Angela was there that day. Now, I felt like during the time that I was with these women, I felt like every little problem they had became my problem. Every time they needed money, they didn't ask for it, but I got a reason and a sob story, and I don't know how I'm going to make it, and I don't know how I'm going to pay my bills. I don't know how I'm going to do this. Those kinds of things went hard on my heart, and I couldn't walk away from that. So I offered to help them. I helped all of them.
A little, you helped a lot.
I helped them a lot. I did. I never ever asked for anything in return. Never. Never ever asked for anything. Nothing. They couldn't even afford to send me back their pockets even after the money I gave them and all the free stuff I gave them. They couldn't even offer to mail me back my pocket. And I was okay with that. I honestly was okay with that. I came to terms with these ladies have no money. They can't do the things they want to do. So I tried so hard to open up my heart and give them everything that I saw they could use. And that was on several times, guys. Several occasions.
Yeah, there's money that she gave him I don't even know about.
Yes.
I know you did a lot.
Yes. It's not just the money. I sent them craft supplies.
Oh God, yeah, I done
Only
that
to one
myself.
person got the most out of everybody.
Yeah, I did that myself.
And I turned all that money that I showed them in my bank account, we turned it into RRSPs, which are called Canadian Registered Retirement Savings Plans. And they're locked in. It was locked in because every single time people needed money, I was there to give it. So my money was just going down, down, down. So I figured if we turn these into RSPs, at least we have something at retirement time. So that's what I did.
Mm-hmm.
And sitting in Skype with them, this was before I made the decision to walk away. It was just days before. Uh, one of them, and I'm going to refer to her as the Medusa. And if y'all know who I'm talking about, go ahead and put her name in chat so people will know who I'm referring to. I'm not going to say her name. But anyway, it was every single day. Um, every day. There wasn't a day that went by that I ever seen her happy. Even after we raised funds for her, 2 weeks after that, she said, you know what, guys, it's really sad to say this, but all of that money I got didn't pay my bills. I was like, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? I raised 1,300 and something dollars Canadian that all went to her.
Yeah, she got
Aside
3,000
from what Angela got for her in the auction, you
and the
know,
private donations. It was over. It
right,
was
and
about
all the
3,000.
private donations, all the private donations.
No, people need
Not
to
once
understand.
did I look down on her. Not once did I badmouth her
Nope.
because she was in dire need of money. And I did what my heart told me to do, get a GoFundMe page going, let's help her. You know, I didn't want to see her lose her internet, and that was the biggest scare, was her not being able to afford her internet bill, and she was going to lose her internet, as she had lost many times before that. Many times when she wasn't online, it's because she lost her internet due to non-payment. So I didn't want to see that happen. I donated to her GoFundMe page. My son donated to her GoFundMe page. Then I put things up in the auction that I made that got sold in the auction. That money went to her. I purchased something in the auction, which to this day I've never ever received, and I probably never will receive it, and I'm okay with that. It was only $25, but still, or $20. That money went to her. Never once did I judge her. Never once did I ridicule her. for in dire need of money? Not once. Those kinds of nasty things didn't even cross my mind because that's just the kind of person I am. I don't help somebody and turn around and say, well, I helped you. I don't do that kind of stuff. Oh, I
The only
don't.
reason
If
why I
I
keep
give
writing
you something, I don't ever want it back. I don't ever want it back.
yeah.
So having said all that, that's just a little bit of how most of this initiated. Sitting in Skype, like I was saying with her, it was days before I walked away. Every day somebody was crying, someone was broke, someone was depressed, and I understand that these women have troubles, they have problems, but I can't help them anymore. I couldn't help them anymore. Um, that's why I wanted to get out of Skype, and I wanted to stay their friend. I just couldn't help them anymore, sit there and listen to that anymore. And I've
Yeah,
been
because
told,
they didn't try to help themselves. That's what I started noticing.
yes, I I wanted to walk away from the Skype talk so I didn't have to listen to the crying. I know they were struggling, and I know they have issues. I knew that. I tried to be so supportive for all of them, but it came a time, was just recently when I was leaving, um, when Medusa needed more money, and it's because her vehicle broke down. And when I was in her group, I seen a post in there where someone, and I'm not going to say their name, but they posted a post asking for more donations for Medusa to get her van fixed and with her PayPal account.
Yeah, we just got done
And
raising her about $3,000.
I seen that sitting in the Skype with her. She didn't sound right. She didn't sound herself. And I think it's because she was either mad at me because I wouldn't give her more money. I don't know. I just felt like I was played on because I had a heart. And when they had problems, they came to me, and I always tried to resolve them, either sending gifts or money. And again, never asking for anything in return. Never, ever would I do that to anybody. I don't give to you for you to give to me. I don't work. It don't work that way with me. So when she needed more money and said that her band broke down, and I seen that, I said, you know what? It really is time for me to walk away. I have to walk away, guys. I can't do this. I can't. And I walked away. I was struggling emotionally myself, emotionally struggling, which I had to hide, like they all said. She didn't show no signs of depression. She was never a friend. That's not what a friend does. I was a friend. I was a damn good friend to all of them. I was incredibly sincere and a good friend to all of them. I did them no wrong. I did them no wrong.
No, you didn't, and I didn't either. Robin's the one that took over that the what is it, auction? Oh no.
Anyway, yes. So I couldn't do any more. I decided to just walk away. You know, at that time I wanted to just walk away from everything and everybody. I started removing people off my Facebook. I was just so broken that again I didn't know which way to turn. But my mother raised me to be a good person. And as much as these people paint me as this evil, sick, manipulative, I am garbage, I'm a piece of shit, I am all kinds of things. All these things these people have called me recently broke me again. Now, with my GoFundMe page, I I put out a GoFundMe page. I did. But then I come to terms with I shouldn't be doing a GoFundMe page, just cash in my RSPs. So that's what we did because the surgery is far more than what I anticipated it. And I don't want other people to have to pay for my dog's surgery. So anyway, I put out the GoFundMe page And that GoFundMe page was where everything started all again. I thought it was all done, over with. Never in a million years did I think for 1 minute that the comments that showed up in there would show up in there, or I would
Yeah,
never
it's because you
have
didn't give
done
her the money.
the GoFundMe page.
Right. It's because you didn't give her the money. That's the problem. Her entitlement.
So anyway, the GoFundMe page went up, and that very day Angela and I went live. I had no idea those comments were on there. None whatsoever. No idea. Angela had no idea. None of us had any idea until there was people in chat saying, "Oh my God, how disgusting." And I'm thinking, okay, what's going on? I'm trying to catch up with chat because I was doing stuff, and they were talking about these comments. So me and Angela are scrolling through the comments to try and find what comments.
Yeah,
and then
we were puzzled. We were like, where are you reading this?
ask, yeah, where are these comments? And then somebody came out and blurted out and said, finally, they're on your GoFundMe page. I was like, what? So I went and read them. There was a comment, very nasty, from Robin. A very nasty comment from Teresa Carr. A very, very disgusting comment from Kiki. Kiki. And
Java.
another disgusting comment from Dai Dai. 4 women I poured my heart and soul out to. 4 women had the audacity to go on my GoFundMe page and trash me, saying I spend thousands and thousands of dollars a month on craft supplies. How dare I ask my dog for help? How dare I ask for money? How dare you go on GoFundMe and ask for help for your dog?
Exactly, because you misentitled Medusa there. You weren't giving her the money. You were actually using money for you and someone in your family and not putting up with hers.
Right. So I guess one of my viewers saw that and they left a comment. What it boiled down to is they told people basically, don't help me, that I spend my money on craft supplies not to help me. What we concluded all of those comments to was, don't help me, just let my dog die or let my dog suffer. Because they had it in their head. They made this twisted up, lying, gummy story as to why my dog needed surgery. And Jabba the Hutt is the one that started that and created that story. And from there, it just took off like wildfire in their groups. You see, like wildfire.
Yeah, because they have nothing
That
else
is
to
the
do.
picture they painted of me in there, saying that I knew for 3 years, and I put off the dog surgery for 3 years, that I abused my dog for 3 years because I didn't want to pay $800 for the surgery. There were so many things I was accused of doing by Jabba the Hutt that she had people so convinced in her group and on her Facebook page, so convinced that I am this evil, disgusting monster, that I put my dog's life in jeopardy and bought craft supplies instead of spending money on fixing my dog.
Oh, Ruby, I want to tell you something I found out. I meant to tell you. Some of those comments that were made by her are her fake accounts, by the way.
Oh, okay.
So she's talking to herself.
Oh, but some of the names, though, I recognize all too well. All too well. They're real
Right,
people.
but some of them were her.
Right. So anyway, I am painted into being this criminal, evildoer, animal abuser. She's going to call ASPCA on me. because I abused her, and now my dog's going to lose its leg because of me, because I neglected her for 3 years. I want to tell you guys something. That is so far from the truth. So far from the truth.
Amen.
My dog 3 years ago got checked for a little mass that was in her arm. Wasn't growing, wasn't doing anything. The doctor said there's no point operating. The surgery would be $800. She said it's sometimes things are better left alone, so just leave it alone. She tested it. It wasn't cancer. They checked that. It was just a fatty mass on her, kind of near her shoulder. So the last, and I never talked about it because we just didn't, because it never bothered her. It never grew. It didn't do anything. It didn't do anything. Why was there caution or worry? She goes every year for her vet checkup, her needles, if the vet was concerned then, just when I took her 3 months ago for her needles, why wouldn't the vet have done something then? You see, they checked that. Wasn't growing, still looked the same. She measured it, everything. Nothing moved on it. 3 weeks ago, my grandchildren took her for a long, long walk. They were gone for hours with her. When they brought her back, she was limping. And her shoulder looked a little swollen to me, and I thought, that doesn't look right, Jeff. But maybe it's just because she went for a long walk. Next thing you know, in a 3-week period, it grew so big that I think there was just so much swelling in there from that walk. So I took her into the vet right away. I mean, there was no waiting for that. And when I took her in, there ended up being 3 lumps that just very quickly. This was something that I had no control over, guys. I want you all to know that. None. Zippo control. I care about my dog more than you guys. I care about my animals more than any of you can ever bloody imagine how much I love and care for my animals. There ain't nothing. I would go without food to feed my bird. I would go out without food to feed my dog. I would never hurt my animals. So you guys keep painting your picture that you want to paint of me. But anyway, the mass grew aggressively in 3 weeks that they were really concerned. Like it was as if the dog got cancer and it just started getting aggressive and started growing super big fast. They were worried. They worried me. I was so beside myself sick at the time of me getting results, trying to get results, taking the dog in. All these comments showed up on my GoFundMe page. And then the video Pam did of me like a psychotic, out of control psycho. The names that she called me, the things that she said in that video was of the most utmost disgust I had ever seen in my life. So I had to endure that. I had to endure my GoFundMe page. And then I seen all the posts in Robin's group of me. And some of you know exactly the post I'm talking about because you are in her group. You guys know what I saw. They were posts that Kiki put in there as example 1 and example 2. Example 1 was a video of mine I done about 3 weeks ago showing a haul. And in her what do you call it, headliner was, this is how I was just so disgusting that I spent all my money on all this. This just proves how I spent all my money. And then, boy, have at her. Everyone just went at me like I was a piece of shit. That's exactly what it was. Then example number 2 was another video of mine where she went in and laced in about my craft supplies that I got. That I spent hundreds and hundreds of dollars on all this stuff and neglected my dog, and now my dog's going to lose her leg, and I abused her. I even, in my GoFundMe comments, one even said, when you showed Tia's face in your video, you got to see what you did to your dog. And, it was disgusting what I endured. Why? Why did this happen to me? Is all I was puzzled. Why? Why did they do this? And why? What did I do to deserve this? I was I was beyond broken. Beyond. If they set out to hurt me, they did. If that was their goal, and that's what they need to hear, that's going to sit them down in their high chairs and be praised. If they were set out to hurt me, they did it. They succeeded in it because I was absolutely beyond hurt. The things that were said about me, people always say, ignore it, ignore it, ignore it. It goes away, it goes away. Guys, not always true. I ignored it. I ignored it to a point where I couldn't ignore it anymore. Um, I know after I read those comments in the GoFundMe page, I wished her to die of cancer and to suffer. That's the first thing that came to my head because I was so angry, so hurt. I was livid. I didn't know what to do. Meanwhile, in the same token, I knew my dog, I had to sit there and wait for test results to see if my dog had cancer. And that's what came to my head at that very moment. And I said it out of anger. And they took that far and beyond what I said and posted it in their group. And Kiki, of course, Jabba the Hutt, posted it in her group. And so did the psycho that did the video, posted in her group. What kind of effing person would ever wish someone death? Now, you see, sure, they bashed me in there about that. Boy, that was a good one. You guys should read all those. I got them all the comments from that. You guys should read that. Anyway, yes, what I said was absolutely uncalled for, unheard of, disgusting, but I was angry. I was hurt. The first thing that came to my head was the pain that I was in my heart at that time. I wanted other people to feel the same pain that I was feeling in my heart, what they all did to me that day, unprovoked. I didn't provoke any of that. I done nothing. I sat here and crafted and did videos. We got made fun of because we use kits. I'm scared to even do a kit now because of what they said on their video, that me and Angel do nothing but kits. We don't know how to think anything out of our heads. That came.
Yeah, I laughed my butt off when they said that because the last time I checked, I've been doing this for a very long time, and we've both come up with our own concepts. Just because we use a kit doesn't mean we're following the kit guidelines. Hello, they couldn't craft their ass out of a box. Just saying.
And you're right, though, Angela. You are so right.
Right, now, because also, Ruby, you gotta understand this too, honey. When we were doing all of our crafting videos, all they did was cackle in the background. None of them have produced a craft video that I can tell. All they know how to do is run their mouth. That's all they know how to do. Can you hand them a pack of paper and and they can sit there for 2 or 3 hours like we do and come up with a concept? No.
No, that will never happen.
No, because if they could, they wouldn't be doing what they're doing now.
They wouldn't be doing these drama videos or whatever, bashing videos.
That's their only talent.
So anyway, after all of that, I said what I said. And I asked God to forgive me the very, very first few minutes that I got to calm down and realized what I said. I was like, dear God, please forgive me for what I just said. I couldn't believe I said it myself, but I was so angry that there was just so much buildup inside of me all at once, just too much, all at once, too fast, and I blurted that out. I didn't know what else to say. So, of course, I was judged, and I was judged badly, very, very badly judged because of what I said. Now, not one of them put on their pages, well, this is what we said on our GoFundMe. They kind of lied and twisted the truth. What they said is, All we said to her was, you spend so much money on craft supplies and you're going and doing a GoFundMe page. They acted like what they said was the truth and what they said was innocent. It was absolutely far from the truth. It was not innocent at all, what they said. Not even close to what they said to me. They said that to hurt me, and they won because they hurt me. And I was vulnerable at the time because I was dealing with what's going on with my dog. I was so worried sick about her. And as heartless as they made me sound, like I was heartless for my dog and I abused my dog, um, yeah. Anyway, I'm not an animal abuser, not even close. I don't even think I need to stand here and defend myself because I know damn right well that not one of them would endure what I endure keeping a parrot and keeping my sanity, what I endure every day because I love him very much. And yes, I spend $200 to $300 a month on groceries to feed my bird. Why? Because he has to eat fruit, fresh fruits and vegetables every single day, twice a day. And he goes through a whole big bowl, like the size of my cup, because he's a big parrot. He takes a bite out of it. He might throw it down. He might pick something out of his bowl he doesn't want. One day he likes it. One day he doesn't. That's just the way the bird. That's their personality. That's the way they are. That's the way they eat. So my question is exactly what Joanne Jackson just asked. If you don't want to fund a GoFundMe page, why do you comment? Why did they comment? They commented on their video when they did that psycho video. They said that it was the truth. It's their truth. What they said wasn't, it was, they were just speaking the truth, and I got angry because I heard the truth. How dare you? How dare you patronize me like that? So we went to have this, like Angela explained in her video, peace talk. The Medusa wasn't there, conveniently wasn't there, because she knows damn well that me and Angela and Karen had a lot of questions for her. She could not handle to come forward and have that truth shot in her face, right? Because she had to deal with all three of us, not just one of us. All three of us were in that peace talk. The only person that really showed up in there was the psycho. That's it. She was the only one in there. Aside from Michelle being in there, that one I could care less if she was in there or not, because I don't consider her a part of any of it anymore, because she doesn't craft anymore. She doesn't do videos anymore. So I just figured, I don't know why she was there, but she was there to edge Angela on, and she edged me on. And her very first question to me in that peace talk was, do you have any forgiveness or something like that for wishing someone to die of cancer? That was all. She goes, do you have any way of apologizing or something like that? She asked me. Well, I just broke right up and said, Michelle, I wouldn't have said any of that had they not posted those comments on my GoFundMe page. None of this would have happened. Nothing would have happened. We wouldn't be here today had they have not posted on my GoFundMe page like they did, in the manner that they did. It was like a pack of wolves attacking one piece of meat and then putting it out there for all the rest of the animals, because that's what I consider all these people that are in their little clan there in their Facebook group that comment on all this disgusting stuff that they post. Just a pack of wolves with animals. that they feed off of drama. They feed off disgusting things. If they can bash someone one day, they'll bash them in their groups or on their page. If you're not pissing them off, they'll find someone else to go after. It was, since I met them, it was May, then it was Angela. Nope, then it was Karen, then it was Angela, now it's me. Who knows who's going to be next? I don't know. I can't predict who's going to be next. But somebody's definitely going to be next when they are done with me. So, having said all that again, I hate dragging up old wounds, guys. I really hate doing this. I thought, let the dogs lie, and they lied, and they left us alone. I really thought that. As Angela and I have left them alone. We don't comment. We don't go to their... Same as we're always accused of being in their balcony watching their videos. I can't even stand the sight or the looks of any of them. Why would I go and sit there and put myself through hell watching one of their videos of somebody I don't like? Would you do that? Would you go sit on YouTube and watch a video of someone you can't stand their voice or watch them? But we got accused of it all the time. Even when Angela and I were live, we were on their balcony watching their video. I'm thinking, how stupid are these people? How pathetic can one be to think that all we have to do, other than craft, is sit and watch their damn stupid videos? They don't craft. I have no interest to watch their videos. We don't watch their videos unless somebody brings something to our attention. Then sometimes I'll go and look, but most of the time I don't have time. I'm always in here and I'm always crafting. I don't sit there and watch every move they make. I don't care what those people do. But when it comes to attacking me, I care. I care because I care about myself. So that's a lot of people have said that, Pamela Shepard. I got a lot of comments that I didn't even let go through because I didn't want the Medusa to see people saying that she talks like a baby. And she sits back in her little, where do Medusas live with all the snakes? Anyway, she sits in there, and you guys have no idea how rotten and mean she is when we were in Skype. She would tell people to F off, F you, you stupid bitch, stupid that. I mean, she didn't say it literally to their face, but she said it to all of us in Skype. Angela, you were there. She is not this picture perfect, painted angel saint woman that people have put her out to be. Because I have seen it with my own eyes. It's not something I read online or watched a video on. I sat there and watched how that woman reacted to other people's comments and stuff like that. I watched it. And to be honest with you, I wasn't any better off than her because I was just as nasty. When I got a nasty comment, I did the same very thing. All of us did. All of us did it. That's why I walked away from all that. I didn't want to do that anymore. I didn't want to be there anymore. So anyway, after all this stuff I endured about my dog and the GoFundMe, and then reading all those disgusting, vile things on their pages, sent me right off the deep end. The next morning I woke up. It was 4:45 in the morning. It was Saturday. And I was sitting on my couch and I was crying. I was like, why am I doing this to myself? Why am I doing this? So I did a video. I made a conclusion. Jeff was still sleeping. He had no control over what I was doing. And I privatized all my videos. I made an announcement that I was quitting paper crafting, and I'm walking away. Literally walking away from, I've endured so much garbage since last September till now, and sure, I get a month's break here and there, and then it starts all over again. It just starts right all up. They find something else to come at me with. If I make a wrong move online, I'm attacked. So I gave up. I threw my arms up in the air and I said, I give up. You win. You all win.
I'm still here, Ruby. I'm still here. Hang on.
You all win. So I asked all my family members if anybody wanted anything out of my craft room, come and get it. Take whatever you want here. I don't ever want to look back at my crafting stuff and have nightmares of what I've had to endure this last 2 weeks. You know, I am a very strong person, but I have feelings. I have a heart. I'm human. And I own up to every mistake that I make. Every single darn thing I've done wrong in my life, I own up to it. I don't deny it. I don't walk away from it. And I don't try to blame other people for what I did. I would never, ever do that to anybody. So, having said all that, I closed off all my channel, closed off all my videos, left my group, and I just said they won. I give up. And I was very sincere. And then when I talked to Angela, Angela's like, no, Ruby, no. They might have won the battle, but they're not going to win this war. And I'm thinking, okay. But I give up, Angela, I really do. She goes, no, you can't. You can't. You can't let them win. You cannot walk
Hell
away.
no, you can't let them win.
You can't let them win. So I still argued with her over that, and I was stuck gung-ho paper crafting because of all the stuff I endured, being an innocent person in everything. I've done nothing wrong to any of them. Nothing.
Honey, you know what you did wrong? You were a good person. That's what you did wrong. You helped them, and you didn't keep on helping them and stroke their egos, which is what I will never do.
Right. So, now you're all probably wondering, why did I change so suddenly and now I'm coming back and I made a channel? I'm going to tell you why now. You see, every video me and Angela did, or I did, anybody did, even a beating video, they were on that video like white on rice and downing it, putting thumbs down. Before we even actually went live, we had thumbs down galore. Thumbs down galore on all our videos. And I don't care about thumbs down and I don't care about thumbs up because honestly, I don't. It doesn't affect your ratings or your pay or anything like that on YouTube. It's just an ego thing for them to thumbs down the videos. And I don't care. But what I did care about was, this is really, really odd. But this is where my decision to come back was yesterday. For some godforsaken reason, I was on the channel. Angela, can you mute for a sec?
I'm sorry, Boo. I'm sorry. I thought I was.
No. I was on the Medusa's channel. And see, in her YouTube page. Oh, I went to look for a video on her channel. That's what I was there for, to see if there was a video, something that I was on. And anyway, I come across all her videos that she likes. It shows them what she liked. You see, what she liked was me doing my video. The one and only video that she ever liked was me telling them, the world, I was leaving paper crafting. That's the only video that she actually liked. She liked the fact that I was leaving the paper crafting community, and then her big gloating body was just all in big, oh, look at me. I scared her off. She's going off paper craft. Yay, guys, we did it. Guaranteed. That's what they were doing in Skype. Well, guess what? That's why I'm back here today. So you guys can go and thank Medusa for liking that video that I was sincerely going to lose or leave my crafting community. I'm back now, and I'm not going nowhere. And Angela and I talked about this, and Angela's like, no, you are not leaving the paper crafting community. You're not leaving the crafting community at all. You're not letting them win.
Hell no. They can't win.
So the way I look at this is that is where the change of heart came in right away. I thought, you know what? You guys are right. And all the comments that I got under that video was, you are actually letting them win. When you walk away from something you love to do, you let them win. And people are right. And a
You
lot
can
of people
take
understood
breaks.
a lot
We're
of people understood why I was leaving. Angela, I'm really echoing
echoing. How are you echoing? I'm not only have
really
you.
bad.
Really? I don't hear an echo. Do y'all hear an echo?
Anyway, you can hear it when I talk. Oh, not now. It's gone. Okay, that's perfect.
Okay.
Yeah, that's way better. So anyway, you guys are stuck with me now. So now, what I want to conclude here is, no matter how much you get bullied online or bullied in real life, always stand up to your bullies.
Hell
And
yeah.
that is why Angela and I, or Angela, not so much me, but Angela does her videos, because she's not allowing them to think that we are scared of them. When the psycho can get on her video and say, if you were standing right in front of me, I would be going to prison. I take that as a death threat. Don't you?
She's all talk. She's all bark, no show.
Right? Wouldn't you take that as a death threat?
No,
And
I would take that as an invitation
calling
for me to
me
kick her ass.
calling me a CUNT, all kinds of names, because what I said about watching the Medusa, what wish the Medusa would die cancer. That video was all because of that. Now, what they don't stop to tell people is what they did to bring me to that. They lied to someone that was in their group. I read those comments. They lied and said what they said about me, that they only said the truth. Well, if those people are just happen to be watching my video, don't you even worry. I've been blocking people for since last night on this brand new channel. I already have over 100 people blocked on this channel, because I will never let them come here and talk to me ever. Because the picture that they painted of me, that picture can stay locked in their head. I forgive them, but don't you ever think I want you as company or even mingle with the amazing people that we have in our crafting community. These are true good people. These are not women that sit here and watch us for drama. These are not those kind of women. The kind of women that watch drama and want drama and like here, 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 like a bunch of pack of wolves. Those women are over there, and they have to.
Exactly.
We
And
are
the
not going to allow them into mine and Angela's community to mingle with decent people. What you guys are. You guys are our rock. Angela, I am really echoing. You have something opened.
what have I got open? I have
I
nothing
don't know,
open.
but I am echoing really bad.
Let me
It's like
go
a
back in. Let me go out and go back in.
tin can, like a tin can.
Okay, boo. I'll come back out. I'll come back in.
Nope, guys, there's no nastiness on this channel. And it's not like you guys are sitting there waiting for me and Angela to do a bashing video on bashing somebody. You guys are actually here to really sit and watch us craft. And those other people will never be welcomed on this side. I don't care how much they ask for forgiveness. They're not coming over here. And I will continue to finish blocking all of them, because I'm just going through my other beating channel and pulling off all the names on there and just reblocking them on here. That way I don't have to deal with any of it. So, I mean, of course, you guys are gonna probably think, oh, she's doing a drama video. No, guys, this ain't a drama video. I want to explain something that you never ever. This is what I learned from being bullied from these cockroaches, because that's what they are to me.
Okay, are you echoing now?
No, I can hear good now. Thanks,
Okay.
sweetie.
That's okay.
Um, we we uh we stand up to our bullies now. We are not scared of them. There is nothing more they can do to me to damage me than they have done in these past and showed their true colors. By putting those comments on my GoFundMe page, showed their true colors. Absolute nastiness. And yet their gang of women are over there praising them for what they did. Yes, that was the truth. Ruby's this, Ruby's that, Ruby, 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 Ruby. My name was slandered so much in Robin's group and on Kiki's page, which I'm telling you, if you're friends with Kiki, you could see what she's got posted there. It's still there. It was still there last night. She ain't taking those down because what she said, she even lies so much. That Jabba the Hutt, she lies so much that she literally and truthfully believes her own lies. Go figure that.
Yeah.
That's how wrong that kind of life is. I know she has no life and she's a disabled person, but she's painting herself a really good picture because in the long run, guys, in the actual long run, you guys will still be here when all of their company is gone. You guys will still be here. And me and Angela will still be here. We won't be here being bullied. We're going to be here doing craft videos. We're going to be here doing what we love to do and what you guys love to watch. We're going to be here to do what you guys want us to do. If you want us to do something different than paper crafting, if I can get it done, I'm going to do it. I'll get her done. You know I will.
Damn Skippy. We could take breaks. Hell, everybody needs a break. You know.
Yes, Debbie, you are so right. And you know what? That is absolutely the God spoken truth. If you're going to put yourself out there, you're susceptible to getting uh, backlash from wherever.
Oh yeah. See there. Okay. I want to say something about this.
Yeah, you addressed that, and I'm going to go refresh my coffee because now we
Okay.
can just have a nice little chit chat and mingle with our beautiful company that we have. Is all these ladies with us who love us, Angela, and adore us. And you know what? Even if it was only 10 of yous, that's all we need. Is who's here today is the only people we need in our hearts, and you are the only people that we need here with us. We don't need the nasty people. We don't need she said he said person. I
No, I
appreciate.
had to block somebody earlier. They called us fat cunts or something like that.
Who did?
A Billy something. I
Oh,
screenshotted it.
okay.
So anyway,
I'm gonna go refresh, and you can touch base on that with Debbie because Debbie is a very sweet lady too.
okay.
All these ladies are.
Right. There is two different types of negativity, okay? There is your common negativity where somebody will say, oh, that's ugly. I don't like it. Because if you do put yourself out there on a social media platform, you're going to get all sorts of opinions. Negativity we are talking about is a negativity where you have ruthless pieces of shit that will call businesses, that will call your home, that will infiltrate your life by doing background checks, that will post your personal information such as records, bankruptcies. I mean, we're talking completely and utterly committing crimes to get to you, to get you to stop. Now that's what happens to me. That's what I've had to endure. And there's a huge ass difference from regular negativity and then what they do. Okay, they literally they literally extort money from a community that is all about caring and love. They extort money from people. They I swear to God, Jesus Lord. But yeah, they steal money from people. They extorted. They like their ego stroked and everything else. And when they don't get what they want, they throw a temper tantrum. And Hut opens up 100 different accounts and goes on there and puts in 100 different dislikes or calls all these. I've got every piece of evidence I need. I mean, I've got 3 lawyers lined up. I mean, I can say go at any moment I want to, and I own every one of them. But you know, it's just I mean, that's the difference between normal negativity and their negativity. Their negativity is literally trying to basically wipe you off the face of the earth. They want you dead. They don't want you just all hurt or feelings. No, they want you completely eradicated. And that's what the sick, twisted game is that as an adult, unlike a child, as an adult, you have a lot more avenues that you can use, and you have a lot more power than you do a child going on social media and calling somebody an asshole, okay? They have, as an adult, they have the ability to call the Better Business Bureaus. They have the ability to call all these companies, come up with lies, do videos. I mean, they have all kinds of power that they can do, and they will utilize it just because they can't stand the fact that somebody likes you more than them. They can't stand the fact that you, despite whatever they do, they can't get you gone. Just like I said, what more could they possibly do to me besides come to my damn door, which I dare them, come to my door and shoot me dead, which I dare them. I live in the South, honey. The Southern women don't play. And I am just, you know, that's the difference. That's the difference. And they're not doing anything to me. No more. I don't care. I don't fool with people. They don't have a heart to grow, honey. First, you have to have a heart in order to grow one. So, I mean, I don't even think it's in their DNA. I really don't. I really don't. They have a very ugly disposition about them. They don't know what compassion is. They've all been drove hard and wrung out wet. But I would think after all you've been through in your life, you would try to better your life, and that's just it. They're too damn lazy to do it. And I'm not about that. I want positive people around me. I want people that have a driven purpose. Whether that purpose be to simply be the better person you can be each and every day, or be the best damn artist in the world. Either way, you're driven. I don't want disgusting people like that. And I told Ruby, I said, if they come for me on my channel, on your channel, or whatever, they start coming for us.
There's my baby.
Aww. They start coming for us. They're going to be set in their place. I'm not scared of them. I'll write a song about them all day long if I want to. I'll talk about them all day long if I want to. And if
okay, Angela, can we be honest about one thing? Is I wrote the lyrics to that song. Nobody else did.
Well, I helped write the first.
But I changed it around because I didn't match. So I thought I actually wrote that with everything that's happened to me was in that song. And
well, it's the truth. That's why they can't come back. That's the whole point. The reason they can't come back with a video because everything is the truth. And they know I have evidence. Hell, I recorded that entire powwow.
Yeah. Hey, hi. Hey, hi to all the people, baby.
See, please.
Here's the mass that grew really aggressively right here. So it's just fat. I'm just waiting for the vet to call me with a price to operate. And he said it's going to be around $2,000 because he can't be 100% sure until he actually opens her up and sees where the mass went so aggressively to make sure it's not wrapped around blood vessels or anything like that. And he's pretty optimistic about the outcome of it, which is wonderful news. But the price is a killer. But that price, uh, that price, plus there's all the tests that she has to go for before they do the surgery, and the X-ray, chest X-ray alone is $250. So, and her blood work is another hundred and something dollars because they have to do blood work. And he said he's operated on many, many dogs that have had heart murmurs. And besides, guys, I didn't get any new coffee because I forgot that's the last of my cream till Jeff gets home. So I just warmed it up. Anyway, she he's the vet, but there is a surgeon that's going to look after Tia, and she is super nice. She wants a chest X-ray done and blood work done, just so she knows a little bit of what she's dealing with. They did tell me that on a rare amount, what they may have tested, they might have missed a spot in the actual mass itself that could contain cancer. But he said the chances of that are rare, very rare. So
is she in
it was very optimistic to know that. I mean, I'm telling you, my heart, I was a basket case. I can't even tell you. I couldn't even go to work.
Is she in any pain? They're wondering. They're asking.
No, she's got no pain. He said it's not painful what she has. It's just a nuisance. It's like carrying around an extra hunk of lump. You know what I mean?
I got an extra few of these.
A hunk of fat. It's like we carry around fat around our bellies and stuff. It's the same thing, but only on her shoulder. And
it's only on a rare occasion, Cindy, that it could be cancer. But
yes, he did tell me that. But he left me in limbo and lingering with results that left me to go ballistic inside. Like I said, I was a basket case. That's when I started deleting my paper crafting. I gave up, guys. I quit.
Well, see,
I just said, you win. That's it. Have it all. Take
no. They didn't win.
Internet. Want to take it. I'm sorry I even came on here and crafted because I was invading their YouTube world. That's all I've been doing.
Like they're really that damn important.
Cindy, I said it is not cancerous what they checked. There's a rare chance when they open her up, he said I have to be prepared for that. It could have, there could be one spot in it that he missed. He explained it. It would be very rare, but it could, I have to prepare for it. So that's what he told me.
Right. That would be like you going to the doctor. Oh, hey, doc, I got this knot on my thing. Okay, well, let's do an MRI and make sure it's not cancer. Like like they're supposed to. Okay, yeah, I'm sorry. I pushed off my surgery again. I can't do it through the holidays. I just can't.
Yeah. So anyway, since Tia come back, she's not limping anymore. She's back to her cheery old self. I put a video up of her running in the freaking snow this morning because we got snow. And she's running around playing in the snow. She loves the snow. She drags her nose through it. She just runs around in circles. So you can see that it doesn't pain her. But that long walk that she went for with the grandkids, that irritated it. And I think that's what caused it maybe to get aggressive. I don't know. The vet doesn't know. There's no answers, guys. I don't have answers for it. I'm just a dog abuser. That's all I know. I abused my dog. I abused her for 3 years. That's the picture that was painted on the internet. And that's what all those flock believe. And that's okay. They can believe what they want because they're the ones that when it comes time to face their maker, they're the ones that are going to be judged.
I guarantee you that every one of them will get their cigarettes before they feed their kids or their family or their dogs. I've seen it.
Yep. And just before I walked away from them, I sent Medusa a big package of stuff, a big package of craft stuff. She bought some of the Queen and Company because I figured, you know what? You want this? You're going to buy it because I'm not giving it to you. So I made her buy it. And I made her pay for half the shipping. And I think that's what made her really angry, that I didn't just give everything. Everything else that was in that box, I gave to her. And what really bugs me the most is I gave her something that was very dear to me. And it was a fairy that was this big. And it was all crystal with gold wings on it, with the gold on the wings. It's about this big. It's huge. And it's like a crystal fairy. I gave that to her.
Probably sold it for smokes.
I feel, that meant a lot to me, and I gave that to her, and I don't want it back because I would never ever ask for it back. But hey, I hope when she looks at that, she gets sick to her stomach thinking what she did to me.
No, she doesn't look. No, honey, you gotta have a heart or a soul to do that.
Well,
Could you please explain from your perspective, why I got upset with you that day, and then what you felt going into that powwow?
okay, when Angela went live to do that video, I knew she was going to do something she might regret. I would have regret. So I stopped her because during that time, someone who I looked up to, who I no longer look up to because she was part of the comments that were just recently done on Medusa's page and Jabba the Hutt's page. And anyway, I looked up to her, and man, was I wrong about her. Anyway, she asked me to get together with the Medusa, the Psycho, the hypocrite, the world's biggest hypocrite, and one person that's very dear to me. When I knew she was going to be there, I thought, you know what, I'm going to do this, and I want Angela to do it too, is to go make peace with all of them. So I stopped Angela from doing her video, and I asked her. She right away said, no, I'm not doing this. It's a setup. I said, Angela, can we just do this to make peace with them? And this is all going to stop and go away. So I told her it wasn't a setup. And in my heart, I believed it was really for peace. I honestly believe that. And Angela didn't.
Nope.
Even when she went in there, she did not believe it was for peace.
Nope.
I explained this the next day on my video that I thought it went pretty good and that I thought there may be some peace made. But little to my surprise, I found all that stuff was given to me in Robin's group and Kiki's page.
Yep, it was all set up.
The very person that wanted this peace talk, that initiated, disappointed me so bad. I can't even begin to tell you how disappointed I am in her. And I won't even mention her name because she at one time bullied me beyond measure. Anyway, Angela got mad at me the next day.
And it wasn't fair to me to get mad at her because
she was mad at me because I thought there was some peace and she knew there wasn't. Something in her, I guess it's just because of all the experience. She felt like it was a setup. I felt like it was really and honestly and truthfully for peace. She goes, Ruby, I went in there for you. It wasn't for me.
Nope.
And she wanted me to be hard-hearted to these people, and I couldn't. And she's like, after everything they did to you, you are just going to go in there like that and let them and be exposed to them like that? How can you do that? So she was a little bit upset with me, and she just told me to leave her alone. And I said, I will leave you alone.
Mm-hmm.
Because I couldn't have such a hard heart like she could, but I haven't endured 3/4 of what she did. So, and I don't want to.
No, and it was very unfair for me to ask that of Ruby to be a hard ass like me. It's unfair for me to ask anybody to be like that, because I would basically ask her to be subjected to what I had went through, and it's not fair, and I wouldn't want nobody to be subjected. What the hell?
Oh, Linda, I'm so sorry to hear that, hon.
What?
She lost her son just over a year ago.
To what?
I don't know.
It's an endless cycle, and I saw that. It was like I saw the same people in the same powwow, and I've had these powwows before, and it falls on deaf ears. All they, what I saw
I
personally,
was really willing to forgive them all and just move forward and forget everything that happened. Even the
I've
most
done
recent attack, I was willing to move forward on that. But it just seemed that all that was relevant, important to the hypocrite that was in there was how bad I should feel for what I said that day on the video. Um, it didn't really matter what drove me to that point, they said, because you shouldn't have said it anyway. I don't care what anyone says or does to you. You had no right to say that. Well, that's your opinion, and that's you. That's not me. I was angry. I was hurt. I was shocked. I think I was shocked more than anything that to see those comments on my GoFundMe page. And they use the lame excuse that I have them blocked on all levels of social media. They're not lying, because I do. I'm not going to lie about that. I block them as much as I can. But they still managed to attack me on my Etsy store, which they done a month or so ago or a couple months ago, and went and did a video and lied on the video about what they said to me on my Etsy store.
I'll be right back, Ruby. I got.
Then they attacked me on my GoFundMe page. So yes, I do have them blocked, but you can't block people on GoFundMe, and you can't block people on Etsy. But one thing good about Etsy, though, if you're harassed on Etsy, they're not like YouTube. They respond right away. You don't even wait a day. You don't wait 2 hours. They're on it like white on rice. They're on it. If you're being bullied or like harassed on your Etsy shop and you report that, they're gone off Etsy. Those people are gone off Etsy and they won't be allowed back in Etsy. So I left it at that. I told her, do not message me on here again, and you Etsy is not like YouTube. Um, when you report it, they do something. They don't just ignore it like YouTube does. YouTube is just out to make money. That's all. They don't care what kind of videos you put out there. That psycho video that was done just last week on me, it was in response to Angela doing that video, is why they responded with that video. But if you notice, that video only attacked mostly me. It was all about me. What I did to deserve that video, and the height of that disgusting stuff that came out of that woman's mouth was absurd. Absurd. And she knows herself. These people, I don't know how they go to bed at night, how they sleep at night, how they close their eyes and even dream of anything that could be good in their life. If they can possess themselves to be that way in a video and on a GoFundMe page, does that not say for themselves the kind of people that they are? I would never ever even dream of going to someone's GoFundMe page and bashing them when they're in dire need or in the most vulnerable time of their life. Go and do such a thing. Never. That's not my character. So that tells you the difference that I am compared to these women, and why I walked away from the Medusa, the Psycho, and those other ones are literally irrelevant to me, because I could care less about any of those ones. Oh man, oh man. Teresa Carr even attacked me on my YouTube channel under a fake account, or she went under a new account. She admitted to who she was, and her comment was absolutely disgusting because me and Angela got together and started doing videos. She literally attacked me on my YouTube. I did not respond. I blocked it, and that was the end of that. Never saw that person again, ever again. So they went to all kinds of lengths to get me, to get at me, literally, to attack me. I didn't come out here and tell you guys everything they've done or said. They have just recently went through somebody that is so absolutely dear to me, and I'm dear to her. Believe me, we are like this. She has followed me just like some of you have followed me from the day I opened my channel in Beating World. They tried to tell her to get away from me. Literally did this yesterday. This is the lengths that the Medusa has to go at to attack one of my followers now. Not just a follower. This woman is my best friend. My very best friend. They went after her. And boy, oh boy, they made a mistake doing that. I can tell you that. No, Selah, sorry, honey. I am absolutely, oh my God, I'm so, so sorry about that.
Now, Salia, I want to say something about
Oh
that.
my God, I'm so sorry. I remember that. Oh my God, I'm ashamed of myself.
Okay, I will admit this.
Oh,
Yes, I have called people some awful names. I've done some things in the past or whatever. But to have the balls to admit what you've done and to apologize for it, yes. And also, another thing, when you are driven and forced into a situation and you think that you are protecting your friends and that you're believing what they're saying to you, and then you're like, okay, did this woman really do this? And they're like, show you screenshots, you see them crying, you see them mad, and you're seeing this on a day-to-day basis. Eventually you're like, okay, they're bitching about it for a week now, so it must be true. Okay, but then you go and you follow the trail with them, and you're like, okay, I'm gonna protect you, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, and then a week later you find out they were completely lying and you've made a complete ass of yourself. Admit that, and to see where you went wrong, and to ask for forgiveness for what you've done to the people because you were under the veil that these people were telling you the truth because you looked at them as being your friend. Um, People need to put that in consideration, but I'm not asking anybody to forgive me. I'm not asking anybody to say, okay, well, I understand. I just tell you how it is, who I am, and, you know, yeah, I've done some things that I felt really bad about, but that's water on the bridge, you know. I mean, I can't change it. I can't. The only thing I can do is change myself and make sure that I learn from the situation and learn from and be more cautious, like be more intuitive than believing face value.
mm-hmm.
I would go to the
And
source
see, that's something Angela and I have done on a repeated
basis.
basis, is stood up to what we done wrong and admitted it and took full responsibility. There's no one to blame but ourselves, really, and apologized for it. And that's something I can't say any of them have done. Not one of them have come forward and admitted to their wrongs and we're sorry for it. Whereas we're always owning up and sorry for what we've done. Well, I've drawn the line. Yes, I admit what I said was wrong, but I ask God for forgiveness, and that's all the person and the only person I need to ask for forgiveness. I could care less if they forgive me because they painted this picture of me that is so stuck and drilled into those women's heads. They can keep it. They can have it. They can do
Posting of it.
whatever they want with it. They can go do all the videos they want on me and Angela and our. Like I said, they drew the line yesterday by attacking someone that is absolutely. I'm not saying any of you aren't dear to my heart because all of you are, but you guys know what I mean. She is an absolute best friend of mine. She's been there for me from the get-go, from when all of this, when I even before I met Angela, she's been there for every single ounce of, never once turned her back on me. And
Oh,
the
I have
Medusa
played.
thought it was unnecessary to attack her and be disgusted with her, and to that she needs to get away from me, kind of, like get away from me and Angela and go be with them. And one thing that she did reply with is, you will never make me pick sides. Never.
And that's something I have never asked anybody to do. The only thing I ask is that you show me the same amount of respect I show you. You come to my world, you come to my Facebook, anything else, start acting stupid, of course you're going to get a reaction. But if you come to me with the respect that I have given you by providing you with something free and innovative and creative and nice to you and attentive to your questions or whatever, you show me the same respect as I showed you, you're going to get it. But
That's right.
Don't come
That's
up on
exactly.
your stuff and start showing an ass of yourself, because I'm going to show you which cheek you can kiss, okay? Because I'm done. I'm tired of people walking all over me. I will never allow that to happen again. And some people call me a hard ass. I don't care. I don't care what you call me, because what their words, like my mama said, the talk is cheap when it's behind your back.
Yeah, say it to my face.
Yeah, it has no value. Tell me to my face. Tell me directly. You know,
Yeah.
I want to be treated as I would treat you. I guarantee you, if y'all were to knock on my door, I would treat you the same way I'm treating you right now, with respect, honesty, bluntness, and I would serve you some food and some drink and go on about my day, you know. I mean, I don't know how more real I could be on here. I'm never wanted to be fake. I always am who I am.
And you know, the more shit that's dealt, the more bad cards that are dealt your way, the more harder your heart becomes. And
yes, my heart is very hard, and Ruby knows that.
And the more guarded you become. So,
yes.
And this is just like a learning experience. This is something I've never had to face with in my life. I've never been dealt a shitty deck like this.
I hope you never have to deal with what I've had to deal with. And I don't want nobody. That's what, you know, that's another thing people need to understand. They're like, oh, you're starting drama. Oh, you're causing it. You're talking about it. You're this, you're that. Well, guess what? Public place, and you were standing there, and I saw something fixing to hit your ass. You probably want me to tell you, right? Well, that's exactly what I'm trying to do here. If I've went through this and seen what these people have done, I'm like, okay, I've taken 10 minutes out of my life to let you know, hey, wait a minute, this is what happened to me. Take it with a grain of salt. Either you heed it or you don't. But the point is I took time out of my life to heed a warning to you. Okay? That's it. Mm-hmm. Now, I could have just sat there and let you fall and say, okay, and come back to you and said, told you so, told you so. But that would be cold-hearted now, wouldn't it? That would be me rubbing it in your face. I don't do that. I don't do that. When I had 3 of my bullies admit that I was telling the truth, I mean, really, how much more validation do I need here? That's where people need to draw. There's a fine line between drama and warning somebody. That's another thing I want to get across. This is not a drama video. If you want to know who we are, you want to follow us, you want to respect us, you want to be a part of our lives, we are opening up to you, and we're letting you know what it takes every day, what we have to endure to do what we do freely for you. We're not asking for brownie points. I'm not asking for an Oscar or anything. I am merely asking for common respect.
I have to admit, though, Angela, that video you did of the Medusa, you need an Oscar for that one.
And you know what? I enjoyed every freaking second of it, and I don't apologize for none of it.
Nope, me either, because we had fun that night, and with just the women that were on our panel, and the group, that people that were with us, it was a fun night, I have to admit. And I didn't need no alcohol or anything like that to let the light shine in. And it was
no wacky backy, no nothing.
Nothing.
No, it was pure, absolute, pure fun. Yeah, it was a little bit catty, but
you know. Does anybody remember ever me doing a live video and I broke one of my dies in my physics? I got accused of that I bought all these dies and I don't even know how to use them. I'm so stupid. I don't know how to use them. I even broke them in my physics machine. Yeah, That's what was it written in their comments. So I'd like to know
I
what
mean,
die I broke because I must
because
have Alzheimer's or
they
something. 'Cause
can't, honey, when
I
they
don't
start,
remember which die. What die did I break? I've never broke a die in my physics.
I know, but see, when they start dissecting little shit like that, that means on an intellectual level, they can't attack you because they're too damn stupid too. They can't attack you on a logical, intellectual level. So they have to attack like your fingers or your dies or how you use something or if you put something upside down. They want to criticize everything because they have no argument. They have no case. They
Well,
have no power. And
I'm
the
sure
only way
they're
they have power.
I'm sure they're quite well aware of my new channel.
Sure, they're here too. I hope they are here.
I hope they are too, because the truth only smacking them in the face. And they know what the truth is. They're the ones that have to sit behind that monitor and they know the truth. They know the God spoken truth. But to get out there and lie to your community to get brownie points and earn their respect through lies and deceit, then you deserve each other, all of you. Even the community, they can stay over there with them because we don't want them over here. We don't want them coming over here and poisoning the people that we care about over here. They
And
can
I'm
stay.
sorry if you allow them to poison your mind. If you give them that power, I don't need you around me because you're vulnerable. I don't need vulnerable people around me. I don't need wishy-washy people around me. Sorry. If you allow them to sit there and invite you to a show that is completely bashing somebody, that is degrading somebody, that tells me more about you, honey, than it does them.
That's why they're all over there.
That's why all them people that follow them, that's their caliber of people they enjoy to be around. The last time I checked, I think I'm pretty damn successful, and I have worked my ass off to get where I am at. So is Ruby. I mean, it shows in our
I earned my respect for these people in an honest way. And a lot of these people are like Kelly Armstrong's been a follower of mine for many, many, many years. She was on my beading for many. I never done crafting on my beading channel. So she has followed me for many, many years. A lot of people here have. A lot of people I don't even know are my beaters that are in this chat. And I don't know they were just beaters of mine until they spoke up and said something. So, and these people have been following me for years. I know I have 65,000 people, so I don't remember who everyone is, but I certainly know who I have blocked. That's a for
yeah.
sure thing.
No, Cindy, we're not okay. This is what I understand. Ruby has her own individual channels as myself. What we are combining is a couple of nights a week is our collaborative talents in a particular using a
On
particular
either's channel. It's not going to be a combined channel, which might be a good idea, Angela. We should make a channel where it's just a you and me channel only, and we go live on our own show channels and do a channel where we group together and do all our crafting.
We could think about that. Yeah, we could see how it works. Think about doing that and stuff, and then or going back and forth. I mean, I don't mind going back and forth on each other's channel. It don't bother me.
No, don't bother me either.
So much now lately. Oh my god.
But to be honest with you, we are not letting them win.
Hell no.
And I took stand. Angela took stand a long time ago. She wasn't letting them win no matter what. And I'm going back to my paper crafting, and my very next not tutorial, but live show is going to be working on part 3 of this beautiful Christmas album that I really, really am enjoying making. And I want to make another album similar to this one, but with different technique. With my rose gold, what is that paper called? With the rose gold all through it?
The what?
Rose quartz paper?
Yeah, if you still
That collection that I have, a huge collection of that is sitting in a box that I haven't been able to do.
rose quartz, but yeah.
Yes. That will make a beautiful, beautiful album, guys. Beautiful, beautiful album. So yeah, I'm gonna be coming back and I'm gonna finish up what I started. you know, and chit chat with you guys. The drama is going to be left behind us today. They can come at you. I ask you guys respectfully, ask you, don't choose sides. And, you know, if you enjoy something that they do, which I don't know what it is because they don't craft much or at all, but if you want to go over there and watch them, don't feel like you have to pick sides because that's, we told you this 100,000 times, and I'm going to tell you 100,000 more. We're not here to make you guys pick sides. We're
Oh,
the
hell
ones that
no.
are we're the ones that are picking sides because we don't want their community over here poisoning ours. We have a stable, loving community, and we don't want it poisoned with the poison that they spew out of their filthy, snaky mouths.
Okay, the best way I can say it is this. My personal decisions and convictions about these individuals should not dictate your decisions. The only
Right.
time I would allow them to dictate your decisions, and this is from a personal perspective, is if they directly do something to you that offends you. And if you convey that message to them and they still do it, then that's when you need to make the decision on your own. I don't care if you go over there and watch everything they do and come over here and watch everything I do, or you have a split screened on your thing. I don't care if you watch one on a phone or a tablet or whatever. Until the time you come to my house or my area and you disrespect me after you've watched them, that's when I have a problem. I don't care who you are.
Yeah, it's like people go send me a message and say, you should be ashamed of yourself what you did to
Exactly.
Robin. I'm like, what the
Who
hell
the
are
hell are
you? What
you?
did I do to Robin?
Exactly. Or who the hell are you? You
Yeah.
know, you can come at a stupid, you're going to get a stupid answer. And I'm straight up. I don't care who you watch.
So
I,
guys,
I watch
you guys want to see what Jeff got me from the dollar store to cheer me up
nail
the other
art.
day?
Yeah, it looks like fingernail art. That's
It was
fingernail art stuff.
it's all stuff that I actually use. He got this for $3 at the dollar store, and he seen it there because he had to go get poop bags for the dog.
Okay, Jeff, you know you're going to have to start buying doubles so you can send me a care package now.
So this was all in a package for 250 or $3, and it looks like nail pieces, but
I
look at
know.
all
I
these
put
little
that stuff
tiny
on my
things.
fingernails.
Look at
I
they're
know.
in
I put that stuff on my fingernails.
silver and gold. They're like little, you know, you could just stick these on cards. He was thinking his heart was in the right place. And then all these little tiny colored stones
Yep.
was in the package.
And I have
This
those.
here,
Those are stylists.
yeah, these are what I use for scoring. And he knows I have this one blue one. So now I have pink. And this came in the package, exact same ones. And
Yep.
this whole set of paintbrushes.
Yep. Those are all nail art brushes.
But you can use them for, I can use these for anything, really.
Uh-huh. Well, you know what I want for Christmas?
Anyway, it was all in a little package for 250, and I was like, "Aw,
I
this
know,
is too
Sandra. I have two
cute."
too. I don't have it. My dollar store don't got this kind of stuff.
Oh, Heidi, you got your diamond. Oh, I want to show you guys. Yeah, I'm going to be accused of spending thousands of dollars, so I'm actually kind of scared to show
Uh-oh.
to show you guys this. It was $6 though from AliExpress, but this is back when I first showed diamond dots. And oh, why am I putting that in there? Anyway, when I was first showing them, you guys sent me a message on YouTube saying that you can find those on AliExpress under 5D embroidery, something like that. Well, this is what I got in, and I just threw it here. And this is from the AliExpress, and this one here was 5 something. It was it's not a super big one. It's just a little one, which is okay. But the dots are not round. This one's square. And it's just a little one, so you can see it's not that big. And this one here is a Santa Claus, which you can't really tell from there. I'd have to peel this all off because, oh, here's the top. Okay, here's the top. As you can see, it's AliExpress. It's all Chinese writing. Do it yourself. If you can read that.
You guys get to be
Anyway.
tossed and addicted to pixels, that pixel art.
This is a vintage Santa Claus that I seen. And the whole thing is covered in diamond dots. It's not even just a partial one that I'm working on for my mother-in-law for Christmas. The whole canvas is covered. But look at all the diamond dots that it comes with, and this tray with the styluses and the little whatever that is, sticky wax. These are square diamond dots.
And this costed you $6?
This is $6 on AliExpress
No shit.
and free shipping.
What? You better share it link.
Look, they're squares. Can you guys see that?
Yeah.
Those are
Wow.
squares.
Tiny.
Yeah, so, and this is how nicely it all comes packaged. I paid a lot of money for the ones I bought from Mary Maxim, which I kick my ass now, but they are huge, but they are taking me forever to make, forever. And to be honest, I haven't really crafted, guys. I haven't done anything on any of this stuff. I haven't touched anything, but these diamond dots are so pretty. Even the ones from China.
Okay, Ruby, we need to address the question.
What's that?
What brought us together? We were enemies for years. I've only known you, since 2015?
Yeah, Cindy doesn't have the whole story right because
No,
I only knowing you. No, I met you back in August of 2016 when you did those photos. I asked you, I sent you a message.
2016. I've only known Ruby about a year, almost 2 years now.
Almost a year. No, just a year, Angela. I met you a year ago in September.
Yeah.
When you guys did the bashing video. Remember that?
Yeah, and the only reason why I did the bashing video was because of vagina.
There you go. So
anyway, yeah.
But anyway, Mitch, Cindy, I haven't known Angela for that long. I've only known her for a year. Only a year. And I have received a gift in the mail from someone who was absolutely blowing me away, and I never realized this. She never even told me this was coming. This was an ultimate surprise, which I am floored about. But I need to show you guys what she sent me, which she always sends me stuff. You guys know. Anyway.
Oh, Mary?
She doesn't want me to say.
Oh, okay, well, don't tell her.
This is the Gina K Christmas.
Oh, but you got that?
Yes, I did, from Mary. And it's called Merry and Bright, and it comes with all this super 110-pound cardstock.
Wow.
Very, very thick paper, and it's called Stamp TV Merry and Bright. It comes with all that.
Everybody
what I love are these flippin' stamps. I can't believe it.
I know. The stamps.
Look at these stamps. I just love this. I love all of this. And this one is gorgeous. Look at this one here, the ornament. And I love this. I love it all. Who cannot like
the tree.
Yep. And then it came with, see those? This whole kit came with these two. Nothing was bought separately. This all comes in a kit. And it comes on these magnet cardboard things, all the coordinating metal cutters.
Let me see if I can find it, y'all. I don't know if it's still available or not. I'll see if I can find the link.
So, yeah, it comes with like, here is the words. What does these say? I think they're upside down. It says Christmas, holiday. And what's this one say? I can't read upside down.
It says you get
Hanukkah.
Oh, sorry.
This one says Hanukkah. Okay, so there's the actual printout of the words, but then you can shadow them. It comes with all the shadowing. So if you wanted to do a shadow on this one here on Holiday, you could punch it out and then do a shadow of it, and it could sink right inside the actual metal cutters. So this all came in one kit. She never bought anything extra. This is all in one kit, because you can go watch Gina K's video. She does a video on this, and it's all one kit, everything. I do have a fairy godmother, Lynn, and I just love her to death. So yeah, for Jabba the Hutt, if you want to go and post on your page, a matter of fact, I'll leave it right here like this, so you can take a picture of this and put this on your page and go at her and let everyone know that this got sent to me as a gift, and I'm still abusing my dog by not spending money on my dog. So I'll leave this here for you to see, take a picture, okay? Here, you want this too? Here you go, Java. How's that? I am going to make fun of everything that happened to me now. And that's my way of healing. So have at her. Take a picture, take this beautiful picture and put this on your page. I'll come see it later. And yeah, and I'll go read all the nice comments about this. This was given to me as a gift. As many things I get come to me as a gift from many people. So, but I just love this woman. And this is the woman here that was attacked by the Medusa last night. So they better not start going after my community. That's where I draw the line. Leave my community alone. They've done nothing wrong to any of you. Back off.
Yep, and the community needs to say back off and just delete them. If they come for y'all, just delete them. Delete them, block them, report them, and everything else. If you got a problem with either me or Ruby, please have the audacity and the common respect to come to us and ask us about it. Please. Please.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna attack you. If you've got an honest to God question, say, Angela, okay, were you an asshole to this person? I will probably tell you yes or no. Well, I'll tell you the truth.
Hey guys, remember these that I made a long time ago? I made cards with these.
Yes.
I am going to use these in my mini album, my Christmas album, and they're gonna be something that'll go like a pocket. He'll be on one of the pages, and it will be used for maybe a tag behind it or something like that. And you just tuck like this in the page, tuck a tag, pretend that's a tag. I know it's not really a tag, but tuck it in behind and make him into a pocket. That will be in my book. And same with my little handmade snowman that I made. These are going to be pockets too. So, and I'm thinking I might do something with these guys too.
Ruby Petamom said something. A band called Culture Club. It's a lyric in a song. It's called "Love is Hard to Find in a Church of the Poisoned Mind."
That is so true.
It is. It's so true. Okay, where did you get your alcohol markers?
Amazon, but they're from China. I've not used them yet, but they're from China, and they seem to be really nice markers. Yeah, I got these about a month ago. So let's try them. Let's take a nice warm, that's a green gray. Let's take a cool gray. Let's do grays. There's a blue gray, warm gray dark. So we'll put this one back, and warm gray. So these are all warm gray colors. These are very similar to the Copic. They're shaped like a Copic, but they're called Touch 5. So let's make an image and color it and see how these really actually work. So we're going to do a Christmas tree that, pretend. And I'm going to color the whole thing with my dark gray, or sorry, my lightest gray, which is number WG3. So, okay.
Damn,
So,
the doer said she got hers and she loves them. Now, are these refillable or blah, blah, you know?
I don't even know. Honestly, I don't even know. So I'm going to color this whole thing in. And color it all in. Then I'm going to use my second color gray. So this is the next color. That's that end. And I'm just going to go here and outline my tree. So I'm going to do quite a bit actually in this color because it's the next dark one. And then the darker one, I'll really stay around the edges and and then I'll blend them. Just seeing what they're going to look like when they're all blended nicely. So let's take our lightest color. Let's begin blending them.
You know, it's ironic.
So,
I'm sorry, I absolutely cannot stand country music whatsoever, but I live in the South. And I live 20 minutes from country music city. And I have met more country music artists than I could bat an eye at. I just can't get into it. I don't know why. I respect them as artists, yeah, but I just can't get into it. Oh, they're blending pretty.
they're blending quite well. All right, so let's get rid of this one. Oh, that's a big fatty. That's very fat end. And let's do the dark and the medium. So that's the fine tip and the fine tip. So let's do dark, really dark, and then the next color down from that. So I'm just seeing how these will blend.
They're a alcohol blending pen.
Oh wow, look at how that just blended. Blow me away.
If they're
I don't
oh,
see one in here. I think you had to purchase that separately and I didn't. Um,
pantomime, I can't get sucked in. My husband loves country music. Mm-mm. I'm a hard, you know, I like my rock alternative.
I like country music, sorry. There. I think that looks stunning.
I love hip hop. I love certain rap. I love, yeah. And no country music. Mm-mm.
All right. So that's how it blends with the grays. So it blended pretty good. I could have blended it more, but I didn't.
I don't own an alcohol marker at all. I've never owned one.
Well, I like these because I don't know what this. Oh yeah, this is a white. There was a white and another color right here. White and black marker in here. These are brand new. They came with the markers. They're from Amazon and they're called Touch New. 80
Touch.
pieces. Yeah.
So, okay, let me look that up. Okay, I shared a link to that kit she was talking about. They do still have it available. Obviously, there's the link.
They do still have some?
Yeah, it says still in stock.
Oh, well, Gina K's pretty good about restocking pretty quick, too, I've noticed. I haven't ordered anything for a while from anyone, so I have nothing coming in to show you guys. I think I'll just use what I have and get rid of this. I've got so much Christmas stuff that I've had that I want to get used up, especially this. I want to finish my Christmas book.
I got that new Frank Garcia paper, that holographic paper.
Yeah, see,
I got
you could
I
make
got
a beautiful album with that.
I know. I have plans for it. I do. I have plans for it. Me and Ruby have got we're thinking of an event coming up. We've got to iron out the details and stuff.
Well, we can discuss it with them. I think that might give them something to look forward to, Angela.
Okay, so hold on. Let my clocks do their job. Hang on. Let me mute myself for a sec. Okay, there we go. All right. We are thinking, and I think we're pretty much going to set it in stone. In November, the week of the 13th of November, which starts on a Monday, on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, we're going to do 12 days of Christmas. That means 6 days of live videos. On Monday, the first day, Ruby will do, like, it'll go like this. Ruby's day 1 of Christmas, I'm day 2. Then on Tuesday, it'll be day 3 and 4, and so on. Hang on a minute. Okay, so, and it will be 6 consecutive days. It is
What do you
a
mean
week
6, not
before,
12?
yeah, it's a week before. You want to do it on that Sunday, or it start on that Monday?
No, no, no. Why isn't it 12 days? Why is it only 6 days?
Because think about it. Okay, 12 days of Christmas. Remember, you're doing Christmas day 1. I'm doing Christmas day 2. We're not doing the same concept. In one show, it's 2 days. That's what I thought.
I don't know how to do that.
No. You do 6 days, but in one show at the same time, you'll be doing a craft calling it Christmas Day 1. I'll be doing a craft calling it Christmas Day 2. We show them 2 different crafts that are Christmas themed in one
Oh, why don't we just do the 12 days? And
because
we both work on something for the first day. We both work on something, just 12 days straight of making something Christmassy. Because then that's only 6 days that they're going to be looking forward to videos instead of 12. You know what I
well,
mean?
yeah, but I have holidays I got to do. The U.S. Thanksgiving week is the 20th.
Okay, so why can't we start this on December 1st, somewhere around there, when nothing's going on for 12 till the 12th of December?
Doing Christmas crafts in December, that's kind of like late to the punch. Because people are going to want to do stuff. They want, like, if we do a tag or a book or something, these ladies are going to want to go out and get the stuff so they can probably do it for Christmas gifts. That's why and plus people are going to, you got the holidays coming up. I mean, it's going to be hardcore for the next 2 months. You got Black Friday, you've got Cyber Monday, then you've got your holiday gatherings and all of this stuff. That's why I was doing it the second week. Yeah, it's about the second solid week of November. That way it'll give people 1, 2, 3, 4 solid weeks before Christmas to get anything done, should they be inspired by what we do. That's why we got to iron out the ideas. Day 1 in the AM and day 2 in the PM. Did Ruby freeze? Can y'all hear me? Can y'all still see me? Okay, hang on. I don't know what happened. Ruby, you got to come back, boo-boo. Okay. So anyway, yeah, see, these are little details we got to iron out. So what do y'all think? I was thinking, like we did normally, Ruby did a project and I did a project at the same time, switched it up like that because, I know Ruby works and she doesn't want to do it too late in the afternoon because I was taking around 3 Central, 4 Eastern because oh, Ruby lost her internet. Well, we'll cut this show short. Ruby lost her internet. So, but again, we have to iron out the details about this. So, of course, we'll come up with some ideas. We'll toss it around. If y'all have any more ideas as to how y'all would like to see it, please let us know. Kind of throw us an idea of how y'all would, you should still get 2 days in one full day. 6 days would give 12 days. Yeah, that's what I thought, Joanne. Yeah, that's what I thought. Ruby lost internet. We will let you all know what we decide. Okay, so I'm gonna cut this off short. Yeah, each do one for 6 days is perfect. Yeah. Um, I'm gonna cut this short, but we'll come back. We'll get back with y'all with the details and stuff. So thank you all for being here. Bye.
Hmm.